1,000 feet over Oxfordshire. Two stewards clung to the pilot's legs as the co-pilot made an emergency landing.
They were trying to hold him back and somebody else was trying to bring us in, which he did. We're all back here.
Why's everybody else quiet?
Not like us, is it?
Not like it?
No, no.
Well, television, you don't have to pose for it.
In Romania, the worst violence since Ceausescu's overthrow saw opposition groups badly beaten. A vigilante army of miners was used against people angry at former communists keeping power. It was condemned by many Western countries and could affect Romania's hope for economic aid.
Exact. De 13 speciale.
Pur și simplu barbari. O mână!
Dați-o la parte! Dați-vă la parte! Nu de acolo! Mergeți la masă? La pavilon în partea aia încolo.
Like this, the bleeding water, to take that away. Like.
Scuzați-mă, doamnă.
Nimic, să vedem.
Kremlin watchers were detecting movement on several fronts for the embattled Soviet leadership. Its ideas on Germany's future were rejected. Decisions on economic reforms were postponed. The demand by many republics for independence brought suggestions for changing the USSR's structure. In the Central Asian Republic of Kyrgyzia, ethnic unrest continued.
Сфотографируйте все, хорошо?
İnilerim, Özbek bolsoңордагы магайини ата болосуңар. Себеbi биздин эл дайыма bir...
The Soviet and West German foreign ministers met for 6 hours of talks on remaining obstacles to German unity. West Germany later rejected Soviet suggestions that the new Germany became an associate member of both NATO and the Warsaw Pact.
Михаилу Сергеевичу Горбачеву.
Что-то президенту вообще можно делать или ничего нельзя?
What? Is the president allowed to act or isn't he? I can tell you for a start, no economic blockade exists.
Кто за то, чтобы в целом принять декларацию, прошу голосовать. Решение принято.
The presidents of the 3 Baltic states agreed to attend a meeting in Moscow of the heads of all 15 republics. Lithuania said it was worth considering Gorbachev's proposals to restore supplies if independence declarations were frozen.
The President of the Soviet Union has made gigantic step forward in offering his olive branch and a compromise.
I have my passport, but I can buy nothing. I don't think I am a citizen of the USSR.
Mrs. Thatcher ended a visit to the Soviet Union among some enthusiastic crowds in Armenia. She saw some of the damage left by the earthquake which struck the Southern Republic in 1988. And she opened a school designed to be earthquake-proof, built with disaster funds from Britain.
It's a great achievement, proof that out of disaster can come some good.
Ronald Reagan's former advisor, Admiral John Poindexter, was sentenced to 6 months in jail. He'd been convicted for his part in the Iran-Contra plan, devised to exchange arms for hostages. Barring an appeal or an unlikely presidential pardon, he'll be the first conspirator jailed.
Unfortunately, the crimes committed by John Poindexter were very serious ones. They actually undermined the ability of our government to function.
Environmental disaster threatened the coast of Texas from a tanker carrying 38 million gallons of oil. 4 of the crew were killed when a series of explosions set fire to the Norwegian ship Mega Borg. Firefighters struggled to stop the ship sinking and causing a major catastrophe. It's a lighter oil than the type in last year's Alaskan spillage and more likely to burn away or break up at sea. Britain's World Cup soccer challenge began disappointingly for England and Scotland. Off the pitch, English fans behaved well compared with some from other countries. Tight Italian security may have curbed some fans' behavior, but it was also heavily criticized.
We love them and we follow them and we don't fight. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose.
And if we draw, we draw!
A secret Nazi bunker has been found on what was no man's land between East and West Berlin. It lay hidden for 45 years and was discovered only after part of the Berlin Wall was knocked down. Work to finish demolishing the wall gathered pace to meet the July the 1st deadline. A unique meeting took place above the cliffs of Dover when Concorde flew in formation with a Spitfire. The plane staged a spectacle to mark the 50th anniversary of the Battle of Britain. It was also to launch a recording of some especially composed music for the anniversary.
Finally, the main news tonight. 2 England soccer fans and 2 Italian policemen were injured in clashes in Cagliari this evening. But at the stadium itself, English and Dutch supporters have both been arriving peacefully. Romanian security forces have retaken control of Bucharest after the recent violence. And Jimmy Savile, Kingsley Amos and Richard Hadley have all been knighted in the birthday honours. And that's Newsview this week. From Lynette and from me, good night.
Good night.